What's up, guys? I got another Captain Marvel review, and it's the Photon Power FX Captain Marvel doll figure. It's a figure because the body's plastic and not cloth, although it does have hair. Don't judge me. Anyways, I couldn't help but grab this because the packaging is just so gorgeous, and she lights up too when you press her logo. You can't really see it that well because of all my lighting, but that's okay because I'll show more of that later. Anywho, let's get that higher, further, faster on and get this review started. Let's start with the box front here with that awesome cosmic starry background as well as a sticker showing how it works. This awesome artwork right here, and look, it's an Avengers logo. Here's one side with the other half of the artwork and the other side with nothing. Here's the top with more galactic awesome, and here's the back with some words and an awesome full-length Brie Larson picture as well as some glam shots and oh look, a cat. And here's the bottom with the UPC. And there she is, guys, the Photon Power FX Captain Marvel out of the package. I do have to admit, though, that she does look pretty cool. Let's take a closer look. Starting with the head, we get a totally generic doll fit figure face. The face has no resemblance to Brie Larson whatsoever, like they didn't even bother, but with that out of the way, the paint applications are actually really nice. The paint is clean, crisp, and there's even a little bit of green in her eyes, and there's some makeup shadowing on her face as well. But you do see the wig line there, which is kind of a bummer. It goes all the way around, as you can see, but I don't know, maybe just cover it with that hair or something like that. And speaking of the hair, I actually really like it. It's got this really shiny golden blonde to it that just looks gorgeous, and you can, you know, comb it or something, or fluff it, comb, I don't know. You can do hair stuff to it. Although you guys want to see something creepy though, check this out. When you lift her hair up, you see the little mechanism to have the light switch, and she kind of looks like a bionic woman. It's kind of creepy. I'll show you that light up in the light up section. And moving into the body, it's actually really nicely sculpted and detailed. I really like this blue plastic that they used to mold it in. It's got this like really deep, rich blue to it, and it's got some little sparkles in it. So does the gold. The gold has some sparkles in it too. And of course, the red's really nice too. And you have a little mechanism right there to activate the sounds and lights. And the sound comes right through the speaker hole right there. And moving in the back, get more of that nice sculpting as well as some more awesome paint. You got more of that blue there as well as this nice gold up here and then the red. And of course, this right here is the battery port. Now this belt here is actually removable and you need to remove it to get to the battery port. Well, you maybe could get away with not removing it like that, but you can remove it. Just pop it off right back here. Just like that, and then the belt comes off. She looks kind of weird, but it does come off, and you know, it's just made of soft rubber. Pretty nicely detailed, but it's just like, bleh, but at least it has some gold to it. And to get to the battery here, you simply grab your standard issue screwdriver and then just start turning. And once you're done turning, you simply lift up the cover here, and there you go. You have access to that single AAA battery, which is included, although they say it's a demo battery, which I still don't understand what that means. But if you want to switch it out for a non-demo battery, now is the time. And taking a closer look at the arm here, you get more of that nice metallic blue there, some nice details all around. You get some nice gold there on the top of the shoulder that's actually cleanly applied on both sides as well, as you can see. And then her arm has a little gauntlet there with some details, and I don't know what that stuff is there. It's kind of weird. Not on this side, but then again, this side has like holes, so that's odd. And her hands here actually have some detail on them too, which is nice, although they're molded in this clear something so that the light can shine through. And moving to the legs here, you get more of that awesome metallic blue as well as some nice little gold striping right there and some pretty nice suit sculpting overall. And on the back here we have some, you know, legal mumbo jumbo sculpted in, but at least it blends in, you know. It's better than having paint. But she does have some nice boots here. They're actually molded in this red color here. It has a nice little metallic glimmer to it as well as this nice gold paint, nice and glittery. Then you also get the blue paint on the bottom of her shoes there. And if you go to the back, you'll actually see that it's made of rubber and removable. Now to take the boot off, you kind of have to pry it off because it's really rubbery and it really sticks to the foot. It's kind of like if you had a wet foot and you try to stick it into a rubber rain shoe. It's like good luck getting that in there, and even better luck trying to get it out. But that's the exact same concept here. It's just, oh wow, it really sticks to her foot. But just finagle it a bit, don't pull too hard because it is rubber and you could rip it, and there you go. Boot comes off and now she has no shoe. And here's a closer look at her boot here. It's nothing too fantastical about it. It's got some nice soles on the bottom there with more of that metallic blue paint. Nice and soft and rubbery, as you can see. Nothing on the inside, and you know, nothing on the foot either. And that's what she looks like without the boots on. Not too bad looking. There's actually sculpting on the suit underneath the boots, which is actually pretty cool. And she actually has little toes sculpted in too, which is pretty nice. Now, fun side note, normally when I show the legs, I rotate the figure by their head, and normally it's okay, but she has hair, and well, I kind of messed it up. Oops. Just fix that there real quick there. Do a quick, you know, comb with my fingers, and then there you go. Meh, good enough. And in case you're wondering, no, she does not stand without her boots. Although you can put the boots on other figures. What? And for articulation, her head does not rotate whatsoever, likely because of the light feature, and her arm only goes up and fold down. It actually has a stopper that doesn't let it go any further, probably because of the light up feature for the hands as well. She has really wide splits though, and her legs go quite a bit forward, although it springs back for some reason, and it can go pretty far back as long as you go sideways like so, which looks kind of weird at that point, not too much. The upper leg joints just fight you for some reason, they don't like moving. Her thigh does actually have a swivel, but it only goes 90 degrees left and 90 degrees right. It actually has a stopper, and she has a 90-degree knee bend as well. And that's all she has for articulation, not very much, but now let's look at the light up feature. Now we'll go and start with the lights on so you can see just how bright the figure lights are. Now all you have to do is push the symbol on her chest and she'll make one of two different sounds. One is her photon blast sounds for her hands, and another one is a flying sound. Now the photon blast only shows the hands light up, and then the flying sound actually lights up the hands, chest, and face. So let's go and take a look. That's her photon blast sounds, kind of like a unicorn from the 80s or something, some cartoon. And then we'll push it again. And that was her flying sound with everything lit up. Now let's see it with the lights off. Okay, the lights are off and it's really hard to see. Alright, here's sound number 1. Her hand blast, that looked pretty cool. And here's the other one. Whoa, that looks pretty cool. Here's a closer look. Whoa, that's sick. Then her photon blast. Whoa, that's so cool. My camera doesn't even know what to focus on. Look at that. Roar! I'm Captain Marvel and I'm gonna blast you! Roar! Oh, and here's the back of the head that I told you about. That's really creepy looking. Yes, that's the back of her head. Isn't that crazy? Whoa. Let's do that again. Front of her face and the back. Whoa! And now the lights are back on and we can see that I once again messed up her hair. And for some comparisons, here she is next to the Infinity War Titan hero Thanos, the Ant-Man and the Wasp Shrink and Strike Ant-Man, the True Moves Batman Missions Batman, the Wing Deploy Ant-Man and the Wasp Wasp, and here she is next to her fellow Marvel Legends Captain Marvel Legends. Wait, what? Here's the SH Figuarts Thanos, and here's a Castaway Key Olaf, a can of Lysol, a highlighter, and chapstick on a skateboard. Well guys, overall it's a pretty cool Captain Marvel figure slash doll, but that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a figure doll. That's right, a figure doll. I like the sculpt and paint, and the light up feature is pretty sweet. Although as a side note, I do wish Hasbro would have made Hero Vision toys for Captain Marvel, but I guess we'll just have to wait until Endgame for those. Anywho guys, stay tuned for more Marvel toys, and thanks for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
No.